Thanks for joining us. Roger's with me, and that means we're at Race Brothers. Farm and home supply.
And Western wear.
See, that's how it goes. You know that. And you know Roger. And Roger, this is the time where everybody kind of digs out of the caves and comes up and sees that Mother Nature is starting to work, make things green again. But it's a good idea to help her out.
That's right.
Let's talk a little bit about your yard, about your home, and how Race Brothers can help people get in shape for the spring.
That's right. There's a lot of cleanup to do to get ready. One of the things that comes in handy is a pressure washer. They come in small, large, different, electric, gas, whatever.
Right.
But to clean off your sidewalk, your driveway, maybe your garage floor, your pool deck, get it all shaped up for the season. And then you got to get your yard itself ready, whether it be raking or dethatching or spreading your weed killers.
You got to get rid of old stuff. And first of all, the thing about pressure washers is you don't have to be afraid of them. I mean, they're very simple to use, and you know, as you said, from small to industrial size, you just figure out the need that you have. You can come here, talk to the folks, and they can say, well, you need this. You don't have to go the big deal.
That's right. They'll help you dial in how big or small you could get away with.
That's right.
You don't want to go too small and not be happy, but we don't need to sell you the biggest one we've got either.
Right. And of course, remember, if you get it here, you guys are going to service this thing. So again, it's something else you don't have to be afraid of.
That's right.
All right. Let's go from there. Where do you want to go from there as far as taking care of, we'll say, the house in general, around the house?
Well, a lot of times there's all the cleanup right around the yard. All of your mulch areas have probably gotten overwhelmed with leaves and debris all winter.
Right.
You need to, in fact, a blower is a good way. Blow it out there where you can rake it or even mulch it up with your mower.
Now, you said rake. That's an important tool to have, and it's important to have the right tool for the right job once again.
Yeah, we carry the various rakes, whether it's the loose, flexible lawn rake to the old garden rake that's all the hard tines.
Yeah,
There's
I always like to think of
various
it as a rock rake. That's what I can get the rocks out of stuff with. But it is. Know the right tool for the right job.
That's right.
So, you know, the rakes, the blowers, mulchers. Now, you know, there are mulching blades that you might want to consider for your mower as well.
That's right. If you like to mulch and let all your grass and leaves go back and nourish your own yard instead of having to recycle it or get rid of it, yeah, you switch to those blades. They help with the suction, get it up where you can get a nice cut, and then it holds it under there, chops it up finely. That's really the most organic way to go.
That's
is to
true.
reuse what you've already got.
All right, and you know, since you know we've talked about mulch, this is the time when you need to start repairing those beds.
That's right. You need to loosen them up, whether you get some of the little tillers or some of the hand tools or various tools we have here. Depends on the size of the job, but you got to get it prepped and ready to go. Same thing with your yard. You get your fertilizers down or your weed control.
Right.
And then we even there's products for fleas and ticks, and that season's coming up.
That's a good thing to like get out ahead of. Don't wait until everything's happening and try to fix it. Don't let them get out there in the first place.
That's right. The best way to go is your granulars. They'll last up to 90 days, where your liquids kind of get washed out in each rain, and they seem easy to put on. You put on hose and spray or whatever,
Sure.
but the granulars the way to go.
Yeah.
Couple of applications a year and you'll get through it.
Now, what about things like grass seed? Is this a time when you can kind of lay some grass seed out
You
there?
still can, but it's probably getting a little on the late side, but it'll still work. We got
Yeah.
the rains coming. Actually, the sun kind of shaping up a little late this year, so we're looking good. There's different kinds of grass seed, whether it's a shaded area, sunny area, is there high traffic, pets, and we can help you choose what grass seed's going to perform in your situation.
Yeah. Now, you know, you talked about the tools, and this is like this much of the tools that they have to offer, the hand tools. One good thing around now is you find branches that are dead. A lopper is a good idea.
Yeah, you can get the loppers are a little big for this table here,
Yeah.
but they're big long loppers, or you even got your pole saws
Yes.
that reach up and prune some of your trees. And the right tool for the right job makes it a much more enjoyable experience.
Well, I know personally, you know, I have the trimmer, a steel, and you're finding more and more that brands like Steel have the different add-ons, like the chainsaw, the tree saw you can use, different types of blades. This might be a good time to maybe invest in something like that as well.
Sure, and then all the battery-powered stuff that's out there. If you're intimidated by starting a gasoline engine or servicing,
Yeah.
you eliminate the gas problem right away. You want the battery-powered. Starts just like that.
Yeah. and they work really well now. So don't be afraid to think, I'm going to pop the cord and I'm going to have this battery that's going to do great work for you.
And it will.
All right, and I know where you can get these things. Remind them.
At Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.